Hello everyone, welcome to Robots and Scrubs. Today it's me, Altoshka, and Inabat. We're going to talk about the biggest question in modern medicine. Will robots replace doctors or just change the way they work forever?
It honestly sounds like science fiction, but it's already here. Robots are doing everything from surgeries to scanning x-rays to even chatting with patients. The line between doctors and machine is getting really blurry.
It is getting very blurry. I agree. But let's actually start with something that is already a big deal. You know, the robot Da Vinci. It's a surgical robot. So just use it to perform super delicate operations with insane accuracy. The robot's arms can move in a ways a human hand can't. No shaking, no fatigue. Patients recover faster, and scars are smaller, and surgeries take less time.
That's a major pro right there. Precision and consistency. Robots don't get tired, they don't get nervous, and they definitely don't spill coffee before a big operation. But there's a con too. If something goes wrong mid-surgery, can a machine really make a fast human-like judgment call? The doctor is still there, but they're trusting system that might glitch or malfunction.
Exactly. Even a small tech failure could risk a patient's life. Plus, these robots are crazy expensive. Da Vinci system costs around $2 million, and not every hospital can afford them. So in some ways, this technology could widen the gap between the rich and poor healthcare systems.
Wow, 2 million is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not just a surgery. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is now used to analyze medical images like X-rays, CT scans, or MRIs. Some AIs can spot early signs of disease like cancer that human doctors might miss. That's a huge advantage, especially in countries with too few specialists.
Totally. AI doesn't get distracted or biased. It only sees the data, you know. But that's also a weakness, actually. Humans notice emotional and physical cues that machines can't measure. Like if a patient looks anxious, pale, or hesitant, a doctor picks that up instantly. But a robot? Not so much. Nope.
Right, empathy is a major con for robots. People want to feel cared for, not just persist. You can replace a reassuring voice or a warm smile with a metal face and blinking lights. Imagine hearing bad news from a robot. It just feels cold, right?
Yeah, it does. But the thing is, that said, not all robots are about replacing doctors, you know. Some are helpers, like robots that deliver medicine around the hospital, or clean rooms, or even assist in physical therapy by helping patients move their arms or legs, you know, after surgery. These support systems save time and reduce stress for both nurses and doctors.
So that's another big pro, efficiency. Robots take over repetitive or tiring jobs, and humans can focus on the parts that's really important and need emotion, creativity. But there's a con too. It could lead to job loss for some workers, especially in lower level hospital roles like managers or administrators. We need to balance progress with people's livelihoods.
We do need to progress with them, exactly. But the goal should be partnership, not replacement. Imagine a hospital where robots handle the technical stuff while doctors focus on the emotional and the complex decisions. Like you said, that's a future where both can work together and thrive together, like teamwork.
Yeah. I like that. Teamwork between metal and muscle is poetic and practical. Robots bring precision and humans bring compassion. If we combine those, healthcare could become faster, safer, and more human than ever.
Yeah, unless of course the robots decide that they don't need us anymore.
Yeah, that's why I always say please and thank you to my smart speakers, just in case they're keeping a list.
Yeah, I do that too. That's actually a smart move. Anyway, that's it for today's episode of Robots and Scrubs, and we would love to show you to know what you think. Would you trust a robot to operate on you, or do you believe that only humans should hold the scalpel, the staff, you know?
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, be kind to your smart devices, and you never know who's listening or learning. Goodbye.
Goodbye.